got a little dirt in your soap. Must be homemade by me.
How many years have you been making soap for? Or is this pretty
I've
new?
been making soap for about a year and a half. Not a really long time. So I've been making pretty basic soap. Today I will be adding lemongrass essential oil, and as it's kind of setting up in the bar form, I'll sprinkle some calendula flowers on top that I've dried from the garden. So to do this whole process a little more wisely, you could wear, it would be appropriate to wear eye protection, hand protection, even food grade gloves that can be tossed afterwards. The grease factor is really high. And then too, you know, you can start feeling a little bit of the acid after a while too, even though it's all been blended. So protect your skin and your eyes and your face. I'm putting in a total of 32 ounces of tallow, and you have to weigh it. Oh, there, I have enough. You have to weigh it and then melt it, and then do the next steps. So I've weighed out 32 ounces. Melting the tallow now. Double boiler to melt the tallow slowly. To be careful with grease. To not heat it too fast, don't heat it too hot.
$12 ounces of water?
Yeah, I'm measuring out 12 ounces of like a purified water.
Okay.
That's not 8. Sodium hydroxide. I'm going to kind of create a little bit of a box, I forgot. Because these little beads want to go all over the place. So I'm wearing this bandana because these little particles can fly around in the air that's moving, and they can burn your skin very easily. Okay. Lord have mercy. There you go. I'm also keeping it at arm's length because I should have eye protection on and I don't. This lye solution is super caustic. So it's good to do this outside because the fumes coming off are toxic. Got to do it in the open air. Keep the air moving around yourself. After I mix this up, I'm going to go ahead and use this food grade thermometer to measure it, to see how hot it is. Because again, both solutions, both the melted tallow and this solution will need to be about 100 degrees before we blend them. And I'll use a stick blender to do that. And because it's a chilly day, I can see the heat coming off this. It's hot. I'm gonna drink my coffee now. That's been melted down, and I just brought it outside to help it cool a little faster because it's nice and cool out here. And then right here is the lye water solution, and it is also cooling. Let's see what the temperature is of the tallow. So what you do is when they are cooled, the solution will go into the tallow, and I'll use a stick blender to blend the two together. When it gets to what's called trace, then the essential oils can go in. And when this solution mixture is at trace, that means when you are picking up your stick blender, you can see a little trace of the drips that come off it. So then at that point, you can add your essential oils.
So now it's been like 30 minutes, maybe 20
I think
minutes.
so both of these are really close to 100 degrees. This one is about 102, and that one's about 100. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I have my hand blender. So just pouring it in steadily, no splashes. And this process of blending can take up to maybe 10 minutes. It depends on how hot it is outside, how cold it is. So again, what we're going to look for here is the trace stage, and that takes a while. You can see that when this is dripping in there, immediately it gets it melts right into the surrounding area. So with trace, it will be more apparent that you have drips on the surface. Also a warning, at this stage, the mixture is still quite acidic, so you don't want to let it sit on your skin or hands. We got to trace and a little bit past really quickly. So I have a combo today of lemongrass and grapefruit essential oil.
If for beginners they go too fast, and they go past the trace point like I did,
Yeah.
will it still work?
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I think it's going to be fun. But just I'm going to mix it really fast as I can. Okay, so life doesn't always go like you're planning it, okay? So this sort of thing has happened to me before. You can take this and pop it right onto parchment paper.
Okay.
And as it's drying, you can sort of roll it into a ball. Now, short term, it's okay to have this on your skin.
Do you want me to grab you a towel?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Oh yeah, so long term, you don't want it to sit on your skin very long. But short term, it's okay. Like the acid level it's okay. I've got tough old skin too, so maybe that's. And one thing about soap is once it moves forward in the process, once it is getting more stiff or harder, it's not going to get softer again.
Okay.
So you just move forward with it and do what you can with it.
Okay.
And it's gonna still clean people's bodies and be good for you. And as it continues to get harder and harder, you know, I can kind of re-roll